In the world of One Piece, where oceans stretch far beyond the horizon and the dreams of pirates sail alongside them, few names command the respect and awe that Kozuki Oden does. Born in the isolated land of Wano, Oden was unlike any other warrior. He was a man whose strength could only be rivaled by his spirit, a spirit that yearned for freedom beyond the rigid traditions of his homeland. Oden's early life in Wano was marked by rebellion. He defied authority and often found himself in trouble with the samurai class and his father, Kozuki Sukiyaki, the shogun of Wano. But Oden was never malicious. His actions were driven by a deep, insatiable curiosity for the world outside of Wano. He was the kind of man who would cook an entire pot of food just to share it with strangers or laugh loudly at a joke only he could understand. His charisma drew people to him, despite his wild nature. It wasn't long before Oden's power became legendary across Wano. Tales of his feats spread far and wide, how he faced off against wild beasts, lifted mountains, and even conquered the lawless region of Kuri, turning it from a wasteland of criminals into a thriving community. By taming this land, he earned his rightful place as daimyo of Kuri, a title he wore with both pride and humility.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more great content. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and feel free to share this video with your friends. See you in the next one.
But Oden's destiny lay far beyond Wano. One fateful day, he encountered the Whitebeard pirates, led by the legendary Edward Whitebeard Newgate. Their arrival changed Oden's life forever. Despite Wano's strict isolationist policy, Oden begged Whitebeard to let him join his crew, desperate to see the world that stretched beyond Wano's shores. Whitebeard, initially reluctant, was moved by Oden's sincerity and boundless energy, and after much persistence, allowed him to join his voyage. On the seas, Oden was truly in his element. He explored islands, fought ferocious enemies, and forged unbreakable bonds with Whitebeard's crew. His strength was undeniable, but his heart, even more so. His camaraderie with the pirates, his ability to make anyone laugh or trust him, turned him into a beloved member of the crew. Yet, his journey was not yet complete. Oden's destiny shifted once more when he crossed paths with another legend, Gold Roger. Roger, the Pirate King, saw in Oden the same hunger for adventure and truth. With Oden by his side, Roger sailed to the ends of the world, reaching the fabled island of Raftel. Together, they discovered the truth of the Void Century, the secrets of the world, and the true history of the Kozuki clan. But as all journeys must, Oden's adventure with Roger came to an end. Roger disbanded his crew, and Oden returned to Wano, determined to open its borders and reveal its hidden history to the world. However, in his absence, Wano had fallen under the cruel control of Kaido, the tyrant dragon, and the manipulative Orochi. Oden's return was far from the peaceful homecoming he had imagined. Despite overwhelming odds, Oden rallied his loyal retainers, the 9 Red Scabbards, and led a rebellion against Kaido and Orochi. His fierce conviction inspired those around him to fight for Wano's freedom. Oden, ever the warrior, even fought Kaido one-on-one, delivering a blow that shook the tyrant to his core. But Kaido was a monster beyond even Oden's immense strength, and through deceit, Oden was captured. Imprisoned and tortured, Oden's will never wavered. In one of the most heroic acts in the history of Wano, Oden made a final stand for his people. Forced into a boiling pot of oil, Oden carried his retainers on his shoulders, enduring excruciating pain to ensure their survival. For an entire hour, Oden held them above the oil, defying death itself through sheer willpower. His legendary endurance inspired his people, but even Oden could not escape his fate forever. With a smile on his face and his heart full of pride, Kozuki Oden died, not as a man broken by his enemies, but as a man who had lived his life on his own terms. His final words echoed throughout Wano, declaring that Wano would one day be free and that his clan's legacy would not die with him. Though Oden passed away, his spirit lived on through his retainers, his children, and the people of Wano. His dream to open Wano's borders, to free it from its isolation, remained alive. The flames of rebellion that Oden ignited would one day lead to the uprising against Kaido with the help of the future pirate king, Monkey D. Luffy, and his allies. Kozuki Oden was more than just a samurai. He was a man who chased freedom, whose laughter and strength could not be contained by any walls. His legend will forever be told, across the seas and in the hearts of those who dream of adventure. And like the dawn he longed to bring to Wano, his legacy shines on, a beacon of hope, courage, and defiance against tyranny.